Hi there! Hello guys! Today I want to do something special, something different. It has nothing to do with science, but it has to do with cooking. And cooking something with lemon. My idea is to make some healthy recipes for you these days that you're a bit bored and you don't know what to do. Well, just with simple things that you can find in your fridge. I'm sure you can make lots of interesting stuff. So I'm gonna give you some ideas. This is the idea that I decided to make today, just because I was bored and said, let's see what I have in there. So if you wanna copy it, check everything, check that you have all the ingredients, and let's get started. So for this recipe we would need, this is optional, just if you really can't stand lemon and water by themselves, if you need something sweet, you can put some honey. That is much healthier than sugar. Let's discard sugar for the moment. Better with honey. This is jelly. It has no flavor, it has nothing. It doesn't taste anything, it's tasteless. It appears like strawberry, but it's not strawberry, okay? You can add it to absolutely anything you want. And I have taken 3 lemons that I had in my fridge. I wanted to do with strawberries, but obviously we cannot go to the supermarket as we wanted, so I'm using what I have. And some water. Okay, these are the ingredients, optional, remember? And let's get started. I'm gonna explain you little by little what I'm doing. Okay, see you later. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, I have previously washed my lemons, as you saw in the last picture, and we're gonna cut them all, and we're going to squeeze the juice. We just want the juice. Be careful when you cut them, because we're gonna use the outside part as well for another thing, for decoration. Then we squeeze the juice, and we do the same with all of these ones. Okay, I'll see you later. Okay, so we have our juice here, as you can see, and as I said, we're not throwing away this. We're going to empty this part with a spoon. So it's, let's see, the only thing you have to see is this white part. Look, you see? It has to be as clean as possible. I'm going to do an example and I'll show it to you, okay? Now I'm just going to dry them slightly and place them here. Don't worry, we're not going to bake them or anything. It's just for our jelly presentation. And the last one. There, so it's easier for you to dry them a little bit, especially the borders. But if it's not absolutely dry, don't worry. It's fine. Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna do our jelly with this juice that we have in here, some water, and honey, optional, remember. And then we will add this, but little by little, step by step. Okay, so we're gonna start adding some juice to this jar that I have in here. I bought it in this shop in Tiger. And it's really good because you can find here milliliters, you can measure rice, you can measure sugar, you can measure whatever you want in here in just 1 cup. So we're gonna find the milliliters, where are you? Here. And we need 150 right here. 150. Okay, so check with me that I'm doing the right thing. And stop, Iris. There we go. Maybe tiny drop more. There you go. Okay, now we're gonna add some water, more or less I would say up to 300 or 350. Try with 300 first, that's my advice. More or less, oopsie Iris, you're making a mess. Okay, more or less there, 300. I would recommend you to stir, try, and if you think it's too strong, probably it would be too strong for me, so I'm gonna go for 350. There we go. Now is the moment to try. As I said, I like it without honey, but I'm gonna try with honey just for this time so I can show you when to add it, how to do it and everything. Let me try. It's good. But yeah, I'm gonna add some honey, a little bit, and then you can keep trying to see if you like it like that, if you like it sweeter, if not. Okay, that's up to you. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so we have finished with our mixture of water, lemon, and a bit of honey. And now we're gonna use this. I'll show you how to do it. We need a big bowl with water, with cold water. And when you open them, when you open these jelly sheets, that would be like this, quite hard, you see? So we have to put 6 in here in the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, oops, they're 2 together, yes, 5 and 6. So you need to leave them here for approximately 5 minutes. Okay, so meanwhile we're gonna prepare this mixture. Okay, here we are, and we're gonna pour just half of it, okay, not all of it. But half of it. And we'll keep the rest for later. I'll tell you what to do with it later. Okay? Leave it there and let's wait approximately like for less than 5 minutes. Okay. Do you hear that sound? So the bubbles is boiling now, so we're gonna take it out, remove it from the fire. And look what I have in here. I have the jelly sheets that I'm going to take. Now they're softer, as you can see. I'm gonna let the extra water go out. Don't need that extra water. And we add it to the jelly, to the lemon, water, and honey juice. And we stir. Remember, we don't say remove. Remove in Spanish is something completely different than in English. We say to stir, okay? Until you see that there is no rest of jelly. You see it's completely dissolved. When you see it's dissolved, there's a little bit here, see? So just stir. And when you see it's dissolved, you're gonna pour it with the rest of the juice that we kept still in the jar, okay? Okay, I think that's fine now. We're gonna throw away this water, we don't need it anymore. And we're gonna take our hot jelly mixture and we're putting it in a jar. Then we pour the rest of the juice we had in here. Listen, it's very important that you follow this order, okay? When you're doing jelly, it's important, and we stir a little bit. It's important that you put first the cold mixture and then, the hot mixture first and then the cold one, okay? Always first the hot one, then the cold juice or the cold mixture you have. That's important. The order is important in this case. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna leave it here because it's super hot. I'm gonna leave it here for like 2-3 minutes so it cools down a bit. But look, the texture is great. If you don't like these little pieces that you can see here floating around, you can always get rid of them, but I like these little pieces. I like them. It's fiber, guys. There's lots of fiber in here. And we need fiber in our bodies. Perfect. Okay, now is the moment to check if you like how it tastes, if you think it needs a little bit more of honey or not, or if it's perfect. And another thing I wanted to share with you, some people add this to their lemon jelly. This is artificial coloring, it's artificial flavor, and well, this is actually rubbish. And I'm gonna read what it says in here so you understand. It says it may contain milk, soybean, wheat, peanuts, nuts, fish, crustaceans, celery, crustaceans, you see that? Celery, mustard, sesame, and mollusks. What? Yep, mollusks. Now that you know what crustaceans and mollusks are, isn't it weird to find it here? And the most disturbing thing is that E102 is a chemical, may have an adverse effect on activity and attention in children. So, bye-bye. I don't even know why you're in my kitchen. And I think it's a natural and beautiful color, the one we have. And that's it. We're gonna start filling in this beautiful lemon halves. Let's see. I think I'm gonna get some extra, but it doesn't matter if you get extra. You put it in a cup and you can enjoy it this afternoon, for example. Let's go. Okay, let's do it little by little. There's no rush. Oopsie daisy. Oh, that's not a lot extra. There's not a lot left, so don't worry if this happens to you. It's completely normal. I'm gonna find a cup for this, but for the moment I leave it there. And what do we do with these beautiful halves? We put them in the fridge, and we're gonna leave them there for approximately 4 hours, but I recommend you leaving it there for at least 1 day so you can eat them tomorrow, and they're gonna be nice and, no, I was gonna say hard, but not hard, but nice and wobbly. That's the word. Okay, let's put them in the fridge and we'll eat them tomorrow. See you tomorrow, baby. Okay, so after 1 day, look how shiny it is. We can just cut out the edges. Oopsie, that's so messy. You can just cut out these edges that are not that nice. And then this is the result. I have some cut for you. Wobbly as ever.